Hello, hello. How's it going, everybody? All right, so we have a few account takeovers today. Quite a few Discord messages. Just let me have a quick look. Moon, thanks. Thank you very much. It's past your bedtime. Just want to build champs to clear nightmare campaign. Okay, we'll take a look. We'll take a look. Would have been better if you stayed on so we can chat along, so I can ask you questions. But understand that it's late. I'll try on your account and I'll let you know where we get, and of course you can watch the stream back afterwards. Okay, let's stop this. Okay, so the summon rush went live, right? So what are the point requirements? Let's have a look. 3,000. I think that's pretty standard these days. Do I want to pull for this though? I could save up for the second summon rush that's coming, right? Maybe I do that. Maybe I should do that. Let me check if I have run everything through on this account. If so, we will jump directly into Moon's account. So let's collect all these nice goodies. 2-star basalt, not bad. No basalt this time round. Let's see from Ultra Nightmare if there's something better. Not really. There's some Starstone. Unfortunately. And the second one. I have so many of these. They're not entirely useful. All right, so let me jump into. Actually, let me run the second key before I forget. We'll do the quick battle. The chat's not displaying messages properly, is it? We'll need to fix that. For now, let's jump into his account. Okay, we are in. forgot to put a message in the Discord that stream is live. Hopefully the chat should be working now. Hey Moon, so you are up. Okay, nice. Okay, so we are logged into Moon's account, and again, this is a free takeover, and let's see. I mostly don't like to build extensive teams and such. Mostly I like to review and give advice, and then I prefer if people change their teams themselves. Because in the end, it's a game that you should be playing yourself, right? But sometimes I have also built teams, so we will see what the person needs help with. So Moon, if I remember correctly, you want to clear Nightmare campaign. So let's have a look at your account. Your fairly new account, level 48 from the looks of it. How many days have you played? Oh wow, you've played for a long time. Why are you only level 48? Okay. Let's have a look. Hey Adeb. Hey Ayush, can you help me with the Nightmare Clan boss team? I have Tholin. We can take a look. So right now we're looking at Moon's account. After that we have, who do we have next? I think we have Edeb after that, and then you will be third on the list. So let's have a look at Moon's account. What champions does he have? First off, how many 60s does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 60s. That's not great. You've been playing for a long time. My free-to-play account, the latest video just was pushed out today. I've been playing that account for basically over 1 month, and it already has 6 stars. You have 7, so not ideal. But let's see what's hampering your progress. I mean, you've been playing for 6 years, but I think you've been playing on and off, so not regularly. Why did you build Delver? She is not a good champion whatsoever, especially not worth getting her up. The great news is that you were playing when Ninja was available, so you have Ninja, one of the best champions in the game, one of the best damage dealers. I believe he is your primary nuker as well, so that's good. He does not have a banner because you are not farming Spider. Okay, so I believe gearing is an issue for you. Attack, crit rate is way too high. Accuracy is not there. Okay, so it looks like crit rate, that's good. Attack, so yeah, it just looks like you've not been playing the game actively, which of course is fine. I don't know, Moon, do you want to play regularly? How often do you play? Hey Tarmiel, how's it going? Okay, so let's have a look at, there are a lot of champions at 50, some at 40. You have a Mordecai, which means technically you could push into Spider. How's your food strategy? You have a 5-star chicken. You like to collect. You have collected food champions, which is nice. Food champions are always nice to build up new champions, so it looks like you do know how to do that. Why are you ascending these champions? First off, these champions should not be ascended. There's no need to ascend those champions. You have a lot of mysteries saved up. No ancients, no voids, nothing else. Okay. Missions, you have done the very first leg. Again, on my 40-day all account has already done this. So I think your main issue I see here is that you're just not playing the game. If you play the game, you will move further. You should be using these pits. At least you have them. You have the gem mine unlocked. Your gem mine is only level 1 unlocked, which is not great. You have 15,000 energy. Why did I not look at this first? You have 16,000 energy. Crazy. Okay. Berlin Flames. Huh, are you based in Berlin? Or is just the name of a clan? I'll check in for you. You're in silver 4. There you go. You got 10,000 more silver. Now I'm playing regularly. Okay, that's good. That's good. So, have you done brutal all of it? Yes, you have. Nice. What's your farming champion? I'm assuming this is a team that, because you're trying to push Nightmare campaign, that's why it's there. So who's your campaign farmer? Probably it's Ninja. Let's see. Let's put some food champions. You have 16,000 energy. Why am I not using super raids? I ascended them for coalition. Okay. Makes sense. Makes complete sense. Very slow farm. Yeah. You're just lacking good gear. I think that's your biggest issue. Haven't looked at your gear yet. I will. There might be a possibility, Moon, that you just do not have the gear to do Nightmare. You might, because look at this. This is supposed to be one of your best nukers, and he's not able to farm this campaign. Okay, he does it, but barely. He will fail. That's not great. Let me have a look at Nightmare campaign. Where have you gotten actually? You've just gotten started. You're on level 3. So okay. So first off, you asked me to do Nightmare campaign. I'm gonna tell you the very honest truth here. You should not be going for Nightmare campaign. It's absolutely not the necessity. I can already tell you. It will not give you much. Nightmare camp. You are on brutal campaign. You can stay on brutal for a while. Let's look at your gear. I think you don't have enough gear. Yeah, you really don't. Yeah, you're really lacking gear. Okay, so let's try to look at different areas of the game where you can benefit from gear. Okay, so you are on stage 4, roughly stage 3. Okay. How about the keeps? Up to stage 15. Okay, 4 keeps, similar story. Minotaur level 15 in 2 minutes 30. What's your team? Interesting. Spider. Yeah, this is a big issue. This is a big issue. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you something. You should focus on getting high on Spider so that you can get accessories. That they're gonna give you a lot of stats. Dragon, you've not got to 20 yet, which is a problem. Same here. Fire Knight, you're even behind. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so first off, your priority is not correct. It should not be Nightmare campaign. It should be pushing dungeons. You should aim to get to Dragon 20 so that you can get speed gear. You should aim to get to Spider 20 so you can get accessories. We've gotten 13 here. Faction Wars, few stages. Okay. The great news is that because you've been playing for that long, I guess you've been on and off, but I see that you have a lot of login champions. You have Ninja, you have Loki, you have... Was Loki a login champion or was he... I think he was a login champion, yeah. Rathalos was definitely a login champion. Artak was a login champion. Login champion. You have a lot of login champions. Again, this one. So you've been collecting some login champions. You don't have everyone. So for example, you do not have what's his name? You do not have UDK. You do not have Monkey King. Another thing that I found out, you've collected her. No, you haven't. Right? Yeah, you haven't. So one thing you can do on your account, I don't know if you have already. Let's check. So there's a promo code called PP500. What? Is it not PP? Ah, you've probably used it already. Okay, never mind. It gives you like 500 points, so you probably used it. Okay. Let's look at your arena team. What is your arena team? Loki, Rathalos. Okay. Also, did you not get a soul for Xenomorph? Because Xenomorph is gonna help you with clan boss. I'm gonna look at your clan boss team in a sec. My Tholin does 12-3 brutal in 30 seconds. Yeah. Tholin can do it fast. To be honest, any like starter champion can do it in 30 seconds. Who was your starter, by the way? Did you feed your starter champion? Oh, there's some champion sitting here as well. You have this guy. He's a very good early game arena champion. Should totally build him out. Mausoleum Mage. Not Mausoleum Mage. What is his name? Forget his name. Gorgorab. Gorgorab is his name. He's a very good champion. Should totally build him out. Okay, let's look at your Demon Lord, because you're doing easy Demon Lord. What's your team? How's your Xenomorph build? Oh my god. He doesn't have accuracy. Okay, it looks like one of your problems is you do not know how to build champions properly. You have also been doing Chimera. Yeah, you have. Okay, you have been doing Chimera. Okay, you get some Empress Fragments. How many Empress Fragments do you have? You have been playing for a while, so I'm assuming you just started. Is this one of those cases that you started this account a long time ago and then you just played for a couple of times in between, but didn't really push anywhere? Because that's what it looks like to me. Okay, let's think. So first off, first thing you need to get into is to learn how to build champions properly. Then you need to do two things. You need to build a proper clan boss team, and you need to build a dungeon team, especially for Spider. Posted an artwork in the server. Let me check. Oh my god, what is that? I don't know if I should show that on stream. I'm sorry, Ravi. I don't know. I don't want to get something from YouTube. I don't know if I should allow that in Discord, to be honest. It's very funny, don't get me wrong. It is quite cool. It is quite cool. Is that Ogren tribes? Okay, let's get back here. Doom Tower probably. Oh, you are going up on Doom Tower. Nice. I mean, you have very good champions. That's the thing. It's the unfortunate thing about this account. You have really good champions. You just do not know how to build them. Okay. Let's see if we can build some champions. So first of all, you have to understand a few things. When you get a champion, try to see if they have any debuffs. How do you see if they have any debuffs? You go on their skills, and this section right here, check if they have any debuffs, which are shown in red. So Ninja has decreased defense on his A1. He has an HP burn on his A2. He has 2 debuffs. What that means is, if he has debuffs, he needs accuracy. He needs his accuracy stat to be high. Your Ninja has only 106 accuracy. That's not gonna cut it. You need much higher accuracy, especially if you want to push higher stages of Demon Lord, right? So that's the number one thing. Same thing, again, Xenomorph. He's an incredible champion, but You need accuracy to land his poisons. You also need, for Xenomorph, read his kit. Places 5% poison for 2 turns. Places 3 of them if the attack is critical. So you always want to place 3 instead of just 1. That means that you should build his crit rate as well. He should stop spending, get good, and start a fresh account. I don't know, I have mixed feelings. So initially I was thinking that maybe it makes sense for him to start a new account because he's just level 48. But no new account is gonna have Ninja. Right? No new account is gonna have Loki, Rathalos, Artak, all of these champions that he has collected. Okay, new accounts these days get a lot of really good legendaries. Like for example, with my link, you can get Narma, who's incredible. With the Demon Lord, she pushes really fast. A lot of the promo codes out there, you can get like to Hanarak, you can now even get the Cheshire Cat. But I still think this collection of champions, it's much better. So I think it doesn't make sense for him to start a new account. He just needs to learn how to build this account. Okay, so how do we build champions? So first off, in the department of crit rate, you have that figured out over here. You just do not have accuracy. That's what you need to work on. One of the easiest ways to get accuracy in the early game is to absolutely not do what you're doing. What you're doing is whatever arena medals you're getting, you are just putting them everywhere. This is not a good strategy. You need to focus because these are expensive. These are really expensive. So you need to focus on, first of all, one of the areas to focus is accuracy. Because this gives a flat accuracy stat to any of your champions for that affinity. Now what you need to decide is which of the accuracies you want to go for. You want to go for magic, blue affinity, spirit, force, or void. In order to answer that question, you need to look at your champions. Which champions do you have the most of? For many people, that answer is pretty much always magic. So let's see if that's true for you. You have Ninja, incredible champion, is going to help you out in the Demon Lord. Artak's going to help you out in the Ice Golem. Xenomorph's going to help you out in the Demon Lord clan boss as well. Alice, incredible champion. Alice also needs accuracy for the cooldown increase, right? Yeah, she does. So magic is a good place to start off at, in my opinion. So first off, what I'm going to do is you have some medals saved up. I am going to put some accuracy already. I could only put 1. Stop doing this. Stop spreading this around. Focus on getting this as high as you can. Ideally, you want to get to level 10, but at least get yourself to like level 5 or level 6. It's going to take some time. You'll need to play the game actively, but it's totally worth it, getting this extra accuracy. Even by me just purchasing 1, you just got 5 more accuracy already on that tiny investment. Second way you can get accuracy is by getting banners. There are accuracy is a stat that comes on banners, so you need to work on your spider teams. Third way is by getting perception gear. Let's see how much perception gear you have. Not a lot, it looks like. Yeah, not a lot. So in order to get perception gear, you need to do your faction wars and you need to do arena. So on faction wars, just try to do your faction wars key wherever you can. The highest stage that you can do, you should do it. So for example, you have Delver, you have these 2 build up. They can do your faction wars, right? My Zeno is not that good, to be honest. Love your Hydra videos. Thank you, LT. Can you log into my account? Edib, you're next. After this, we'll go into your account. Yeah, you're next in the queue, and after that there was somebody else, Ayush, I believe. So you need to be doing faction wars first of all. And the thing is that with faction wars, any faction that you have 1 good level 60 built up, you can do the early stages. Even if you get like the early stages, you will get small glyphs, but you will get materials to get perception gear. So totally worth it. And you see, they farm it. They will farm it without an issue. You say your Xenomorph is not good. Xenomorph is very easy to build. You already have high crit rate. The only thing he's lacking is accuracy. So let's see if I can find a better build for Xenomorph. First of all, I want to check you did not get you have no souls in your collection. You did not get the soul for the higher soul for Xenomorph, which is unfortunate. You have a lot of relic materials. Do you have any relics? Let's check. No, you don't. You have this one, Pyros Melios. So if you get these materials, craft the relics. Who knows, you might get a Malefic Talon, which is a great relic. You don't. But whenever this is full, I'm assuming you're not going to get this, so I'm going to combine. You just need relics at this point. Any relics will do. Okay, so let's see. Ascending him will also get you some more stats. If you have something... Yeah, for example, this will be nice on Xenomorph if you can get him to level 5 Ascension. But let's see if I can find something else. So how I build champions, and I was actually planning to... I was planning to do a guide for this on how to build champions. I thought that it was easy and everybody knows this, but it doesn't look like it. Even for endgame players, I think a lot of people, for example, rely on optimizer tools like the Hades optimizer. But now the game has enough things in it that you don't need to rely on that. You can build champions yourself. So when you want to build any champion, any new champion that you have, you want to start out, first of all, with these pieces. So if it's a nuker, for example, in our case, I would go like this. And first off, I would filter by the primary stat. Normally, for a mid-game, late-game account, I would always click crit damage. But for an early game account, you don't have the luxury of having a lot of crit damage amulets, right? Second thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to priority stats, and now I will think on what are my priorities. So my priority is crit rate, speed is always a priority, accuracy is always a priority. These are my 3 priority stats. I do want to get attack. I will put this as a low priority. Now I would look at the set that I want to pick from. So ideally, I want Xenomorph. If it was a late game account, I want him in a Savage set or in a Merciless set or a Lethal set. But in this account, we do not have that luxury. So I'm just going to look at Perception to get his accuracy up. And in an early game account or where you do not have a lot of gear, what you can do is you can hide the set filters right here at the very end. And then we can see what amulets you have. So this is your best crit damage amulet. But as I said, early game account, so I would rather look for crit rate. And I see, for example, your Rathalos is wearing this. I would ideally not like to steal from Rathalos, so I would... Your amulet is actually fine, so I would keep your amulet on. Next thing we look at is the chest. For the chest, ideally I want attack percent. So Rathalos, it looks like, has the attack percent chest. And for champions where you use a crit rate gauntlets or gloves, then you can take off crit rate because that covers most of the crit anyways. So attack percent, ideally we would steal this one from Rathalos, but this is the second best, so I will leave this be as well. We still are lacking accuracy, so now I will look at the boots. We definitely want speed boots, and ideally I want to search for perception boots, but it doesn't look like you have perception boots available. Ninja's wearing this and this, and he's wearing again the second best thing, so that's fine. Now let's look at the top row. Now I want to ideally find something in this set, for example the perception set. But let's look, the best item that will give the highest speed is this one, but the first perception item is this, so I'm gonna try this one. And I'm using the fitting room, so I'm not taking off the gear just yet. The other two left. Let's see. So I think this is still better. Let's see. I think this is better. And so now we do need a little bit of crit rate because your existing helmet has crit rate. Perception, this would be, but this will take me down 12 crit rate. So ideally, I don't want to do that. I might have to do that though, just to get your... I could steal from one of these two, but I think these are some of your better champions, so I will not. I know I'm stealing from your Rector, and I'll try to find her a build. So this build is already better, even though the crit rate is not maxed out just yet. Let's see if we can actually max it out. We might have to steal this, which is not ideal. Do you have any 6-star crit rate? All 5-star, right? 5-star. Yeah, unfortunately, it's all 5-star. This is crit damage, so you also don't have silver. Takeovers without silver are difficult. Okay, let's save this preset for now. If we want to use it later on. And I stole from Rector. Rector does not need this accuracy. Why do you have accuracy on your Rector draft? She has no need of accuracy. This is not a good build for her. So we want high speed on her. We want HP. We want defense. In the end game, you also want resistance, but right now it doesn't matter as much. Ideally, we want a healing set on her, so something like a regen, for example. I don't know if you will find enough regen pieces. Let's see. And you need to get her to 6 stars. That for sure as well. Let's see if we can find ideally an immortal set. You also have bolster. Do you not have immortal at all? Because you don't do crit clan boss, of course. You don't have immortal. Crazy. Okay, let's check bolster. Yeah, your bolster looks even worse. Okay, then let's look at all sets to see if we can get her speed up. Because yeah, this is not even ranked up. How about this? She needs accuracy, I know, for her A1, the decrease attack, but that's... The accuracy from these pieces is much better utilized on champions who actually need accuracy, like Ninja, like Xenomorph. You also don't have speed boots. My account, my free-to-play account, day 3 had more speed boots than you do. That's not a good thing. Yeah, 133 accuracy, speed. I can't even upgrade. You know what? I don't know if I can build anything if I don't have Silver Moon. So I would actually keep this build on her for now. And again, try to upgrade everything, especially the speed. I'll save this as a preset as well. You can switch it over. So I would recommend switching her over to regen and giving Xenomorph this build that I've put in the presets. This one, right? Even though the crit rate is not 100%, it's close to 100%, but you have enough accuracy now. And you need his mastery. So when you do his masteries, get to the War Master. Get to War Master. Okay. In terms of your clan boss team, so let me see the team that you run right now, and you're running easy. That's you can definitely run normal. So these two definitely remain on the team. They're super useful. Rector Drath on level 50 can work, but you shouldn't bring Ezio. Ezio should come in. He's gonna help you out tremendously. Ezio should come in. Who else should come in? And the nice thing is that you have Rector Drath, who gives the Veil, which means that you will not need to build accuracy into Ezio. Okay, so this is gonna be your primary damage dealer. Again, you will need to build accuracy into him. But for normal, even for brutal, 100 is enough, or close to like 120-ish. Do you have anyone with an accuracy aura? Because that's gonna help out tremendously as well. Step my mortal because they wasn't good. Yeah, but just keep looking. If you do clan boss regularly, you will get some kind of nice piece every once in a while. Stock the broken champion good. Yes, he's really good, but on niche teams. Yeah, so you could use this aura, like the 60 speed aura that Loki has. Do you already use it? You do use it already. Okay, that's good. But Loki is not a good clan boss champion. He's really not. Yeah, he doesn't bring anything useful here. Nothing whatsoever. He can reduce the enemy debuffs, but yeah, otherwise not really. He's not bringing anything. Loki I would definitely take out from that team. Your way of doing damage will be burns and poisons. So you will do damage with burns with Ninja. You will do poison damage with Xenomorph. And he has Brimstone, which is nice. He just needs accuracy, which once you switch him into the build that I made for you, he will have the accuracy needed to land everything. Rector Drath is fine. But where's your Sill, by the way? Yeah, where's your Sill of the Drakes? Where's Sill? What? You definitely passed. Yeah, you should have gotten Sill. Where's she? Did you feed your Sill? Am I blind? Am I missing her? You fed your Sill? What? You fed Sill of the Drakes, one of the best legendaries. One of the best revive champions. You fed her. Oh my god. This guy. This guy. Seriously. You have Leech. Only on her. To be honest, Deliana would be a better champion for clan boss than your Loki. You also don't have masteries, man. You have a lot to do on this account. So let's break it down. I cannot do much more because you do not have silver. You have 16,000 energy sitting around. So do a few things. You need to, first off, the first thing that you need to do is you need to change some of the builds on, especially on Xenomorph and Rector Drath. Get masteries and focus your efforts. You don't need to get masteries on everybody. Focus your efforts on getting masteries for your damage dealers. Number one priority, get your masteries on Ninja. Get him to War Master. Number two priority, get Xenomorph to War Master. These two champions, get them to War Master. If you have you do not have 800 gems, otherwise I would have just bought those masteries, to be honest. But you have 16,000 energy, so if you just do this and let these 533 battles run them overnight. Go to sleep after running them. When you wake up, and I'm hoping that this is a 100% team. When you wake up, you will have masteries for most of these champions. So that should be the number one thing that you do. Once you do that, take these champions, change the builds a little bit, put them in clan boss, try to see what level you can do. Don't just do easy. Do normal, hard. Start moving up. Wherever you can do 1 key or 2 key or even 3 key of the max chest, do it. I personally think you can very easily go to brutal. So doing like 21 million damage, you might do 2 keys at the start. Perfectly fine. Xenomorph will help you out. Second thing, start building champions. How do you build champions? Pull these mysteries and then go on in campaign, build the food champions up and create more 6 stars. You know how to create 6 stars because I can see that you have already 6 stars. So the next champion that you should 6 star is gonna be your it's either Ezio or Rector. You can go either way. I think Rector is gonna help you out in more places than Ezio. So go Rector first and then Ezio. Then what you can do is after that you should also start thinking of the spider team. Mordecai is going to help you there. Take Mordecai to 50. Don't need to get him to 60. Just put him fastest on your team, give him accuracy, throw him in spider, and he's going to help you with his HP burn do a lot of these stages. And it's going to be much faster than the 3-minute runs that you get right now. Those will be the 2 things I would recommend that you do right now. Take and go up on clan boss and then spend your energy, spend this 16,000 energy then on getting banners from the spider. See where you can push on the dragon. Completely forget about nightmare campaign right now. Not necessary at all. Focus on 12-3, 12-6, whichever you prefer, both are fine. And build yourself more champions. So number 1, masteries. Number 2, do the demon lord. Number 3, get Rector Drath and Ezio up to 6 stars, and then build more champions, and then you can stay connected in the Discord, send messages, and then we'll try to help you out. If you want to play actively, that's the way that I will suggest you to go. I can't do much more with this amount of silver. But yeah, who feeds Cell, man? Who feeds Cell? Seriously. Any other good champions you fed? That's... I also didn't see a Vizix on your account. Vizix is a great champion. Have you fed Vizix as well? All of the others, Phoenix, Crushed, okay, fine. In my opinion, you should also not feed, but it's fine if you do. Lordly Legendary also. Dark Elhain, you should definitely not feed. She's really good. Dark Aethel, you should not feed. Yaga, you should not feed. High Khatun, you should not feed. You do not have High Khatun on your account. At least I didn't see one. So I'm pretty sure you fed her as well. So stop feeding good champions. Feeding Syl is bonkers, to be honest. So please don't do that. Alright, so I'll jump out on your account. I'll go to Edib's account. Edib, have you sent me the details? I think you have. Yeah, you have. Okay, then let me log in. What's going on in chat? Was I flaming him too much? Wait, what? Who does that? Exactly, who would feed Cell? Edib, you got Cell today. Nice. Please don't feed her. Please, Edib. Do not feed Cell of the Drakes. Edib, I logged into your account. Okay, never mind. For some reason, it was showing that raid is not in there, but I guess it was a glitch. He can do brutal with these champions without gear. Yeah, I think so. I think he can. I think he can. The problem is that he still needs accuracy. He just needs accuracy, and then he can. He used to love the Drakes for 6 star. This guy. Restream better than OBS. It is OBS. I am using OBS in the back. Restream I'm using kind of as the platform which is then allowing me to stream in 2 places. I'm streaming on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time, and that is by Restream. Restream is connected to OBS. Please don't flame me too much. I will not. If you have fed your cell, then I don't know. We have a revival path. Nice. Nice. Are you a spender, by the way, Adib, or are you free to play? You have to do how many levels? 60 levels. Oh, you get a sacred. Nice. You get a sacred. You get 6-star epic stone skin. This is all quite nice. Immortal soulstone. 15 of these. What is this? Gold keys. What are these gold keys for? Is this curse city? If so, then very nice. These rewards are not bad whatsoever. And you get boosts. And you can pick up Elva, who's an incredible champion. But yeah, of course, you have to pay for her. What is it? 23 bucks. If you're a spender, Elva is worth it. You're free to play. Okay. No worries. Okay. So first off, let's check. Level 53. We have day 180. Exactly. Still have the drakes on your account. Very nice. How often are you playing, Adib? Those are Doom Tower keys. Okay. Gotcha. How often are you playing? Because level 53 on day 180 tells me that you don't play regularly, first of all. So let's look at your account. So you have been playing for a while. You have Alice. Wasn't Alice like last year? Alice was last year. Or did you pull her out of a shard? Probably you pulled her out of a shard. You have Geomancer. That's incredible. That's incredible. You have a cheat code. You have Bellower. You have Xenomorph. Why do you have Xenomorph in a lethal dose blessing? Have you been following like some endgame YouTuber advice? This is a great blessing for Xenomorph in PvP. First of all, Xenomorph is not a good PvP champion. And even if she was, at your level of account, you should not be bothered by PvP. She does not have blessings. Or he does not have blessings. It does not have blessings. You've been playing every day for the last 6 months. Okay, so you pulled her out of a shard. Okay, that makes sense. Why do you not have masteries? You do not have masteries on anybody. Okay, that's the very first thing I see that you can improve on. You do not do your masteries. You even have Sun Wukong. Did you pull Sun Wukong out of a shard as well? If so, you were one of the luckiest people. You got Sun Wukong, you got Geomancer, you got Alice out of shards. And of course, Mikey was a login champion less than 6 months ago. You have a Phoenix, who's 4-star blessing. Crazy. Okay. So you say that you're in gold 1. Let's see what your team is. This is your arena team? What? Are you so... What? None of these champions is even fully ranked out. What? Are you farming just like weakest? But even then, are you using this team to farm? Why? Why are you using this team? And also like... What? Okay. You need to get your blessings. In terms of 6 stars, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. Again, what are these blessings? Incinerate is not a good blessing for this guy. He does not even have HP burn. Read the blessing. Increase the damage by burn placed by this champion. Does this champion have burn? No, he does not. So it's not a good blessing. So Geomancer does have burn, but you don't use Geomancer in the arena. And read the blessing. Increases damage by burn placed by this champion in arena and siege. And I am sure you don't use him in siege. I normally use Gorgorab, Mikey. Okay, let's use that team. Gorgorab, Mikey, Xenomorph. Like this. Mike. him for the aura, I guess. Okay, let's see how this team works. Okay, I looked away for a second. Let me do one more. So why is Xenomorph going first? Your Gorgrab should be going first and giving the boost, not Xenomorph. The champs are fine. The champs are completely fine, but doesn't look like the build order is correct. I mean, for the speed aura, you can use High Khatoon as well, but Gorgrab is completely fine. And Moon, if you're watching this, again, this is one of the reasons to build Gorgrab. He's really good. Is the aura the same? I know that High Khatoon has 19% speed aura. Does he have 19 as well? He actually has higher, so he's better, no? Does he? How much 10-meter boost does he give? 15%. He does not put increased speed though. And High Khatoon does. Where's she? Oh, there she is. She does 15% as well, but she does put increased speed. That's fine. Gorgrab is completely fine. What speed is Gorgorab running at? 195. That's way too slow. That's way too slow. And you don't have a banner because you don't do spider as well. That's a common theme I'm noticing. Now, is Gorgrab wearing your fastest gear? Let's check. Way to check that is just to do this and put equipped as well. And normally we want to just look at the speed set because that will give us the fastest. So this is your fastest speed of speed boots. This can get to no, it'll get to 40. So this is your fastest pair of speed boots. So let's see the maximum speed that you can achieve. Weapon. You also don't have silver. Okay, I will need to put a restriction that people, I will only do takeover when people have silver. You see this? This is 30 more speed already by doing nothing but just this. This will win you more battles by just switching this, taking gear away from these champions. Where do I give info account in Discord as I don't use Discord? Discord is the only way right now. Because I don't know how else would you would send it to me in a way that it's not in a public chat. So just private message me on Discord. Don't post it anywhere. You already have. Okay, perfect, perfect. I have your details then. Okay, so he needs you to start live arena, then leave it instantly for the daily energy. You can do that after I have logged out of your account. Live arena is not finishing immediately, is it? There's 2 hours to go. Okay, so a few things to note here. You can rebuild your Gorgrab. You need to do masteries. That's the main thing I'm thinking. You can do level 15 2 minutes in. Again, I guess you're experimenting here because this makes no sense. I would put your fastest champions here. Let's see. I would even do all of your best champions. Who else? Also Belor build. One sec. Also super slow. Malefic Talon, that's fine. Yeah, he also doesn't have masteries at all. Maybe let's work like this, right? By the play live arena, I need one more win. No, I will not play live arena. I'm sorry. You can do that after I've logged out. Yeah, I mean this is a very fast team. If this is a fast team. Why are you not running this? You should get masteries on all of these champions, all of them. Geo? What about Geo? Are you saying Geo has masteries? Like, just look at the damage Xenomorph is doing, even with a wrong blessing and with no masteries. Xenomorph is really good. Yeah, but like with some more, like with masteries, for example, if Xenomorph had War Master, he would be doing a lot of damage, especially to bosses. Any enemies which have a lot of health, it's gonna be doing insane damage. That's your fastest Minotaur run ever. 1 minute 30. Just your 1500 energy that you have. Put it all into Minotaur. It's gonna be incredibly useful. I would advise this guy to do event dungeon as much as possible so he can gear them faster. That might speed things up a lot. That's a good point, especially if you find that spiders is difficult because you haven't moved up. Event dungeon is nice because it does give accessories. That's a very good advice. Start. LT, I don't think those comments are enabled. I don't know if they're enabled on YouTube at all. I think they work on Twitch. But Discord is linked in any other video. I can also push the Discord link here. Just one sec. Yeah, let me put the link in here. Okay, so I would definitely do that. Let's look at your Demon Lord. Assuming you've done the keys, what's your name? I have to search for Leviathan, okay? Assuming you've already done your keys. Can you help me out and tell me which level you normally run? Hard. So you are one keying hard. I think you can go to brutal as well. Do you do brutal? It's you've not just done it because you haven't had the keys yet. Yeah, if you get blessings, I'm very sure you can do brutal, and I am quite confident that you can probably 2 or 3 key nightmare as well. If you just get everybody to um War Master. Also, change your blessings. Lethal Doors is not a good blessing. Change Xenomorph to Brimstone, for example. It will help you out tremendously in the Demon Lord. If you do not want to put Brimstone for any reason, then go either Cruelty or go Nature's Wrath. One of these 3 blessings. Definitely not Lethal Dose. This is not helping you out as much as you think it is. In the arena, I've seen how you've built him to work. He's not going to work that well. You also have very low accuracy, anyways, to make him work in the arena. And also try to get his crit rate up to 100% if you can. You easily will once you rank this to plus 16. Resistance chess piece is not a good chess piece for Xenomorph. Give him an attack percent chess piece. But you that doesn't look like you have many. You have it on Skeletor. Just give him this, even if it loses 15 speed. Resistance is not really needed on Xenomorph. Brutal and hard. Okay. So you do brutal. Yes. Do your masteries. You can easily move to nightmare. Right. So yeah, do these things. Do your masteries. Once the masteries are done, change the blessing. Crushing Ren on Alice. Crushing Ren on 5-star can be useful. can certainly be useful, but for your account, I think it's better to go. I think it's might be better to go either again probably cruelty, or even um where's that blessing? Is it heaven cast? No, number of buffs. Is it heaven cast? Yeah, it is heaven cast. So either heaven cast, cruelty, or even phantom touch. You know, crushing rend, not the best, especially because look at the crit rate. Crushing rend is a good blessing for nukers, and you have 26% crit rate. You need to change this to crit rate gloves. Ideally, crit damage in the late game, but for now, crit rate gloves. You don't have a lot of crit rate gloves or crit damage gloves, but use what you have. Like take it from him or her, him, any champions that you don't use much. For example, this guy is useless. Yaga, he's a food champion in my eyes, but use it. Geomancer also does not need to be in Incinerate. Change him to Cruelty. Can you do me a team in Clan Boss? I'm telling you, your team is fine. Just let me have another look at the team. I think your team is fine. You just need to do masteries of that team. So you have Mikey, Mikey, Xenomorph, Geo, Gorgorab, this fifth guy, this Lego. What is this Lego? Pinthroy, what does he do? I forget. Increase accuracy, heal reduction, increase defense. Instead of him, who can you use? You could run Feign, no? Yeah, you could run Feign. Feign does good damage. Or if you want a support champion, I guess you can use. Oh, you need to build Ezio. I forgot about Ezio for a second. Ezio is gonna help you out tremendously. He's gonna help you out a lot to build Ezio, and you will get a 5-star soul for Ezio. In the next few weeks. So definitely build him out. Is what I would recommend. Switch him for our Archbishop, and he'll be fine. So otherwise, your team is fine. You just need to do masteries. That would be my advice. Arena, live arena, you're fine. Live arena, looks like you do live arena. Why are you putting this into potion keeps? Why, man? Why? Oh my god. You're doing Hydra as well, okay? Don't spread these out. Spreading them out is a waste of your medals. Put them into one place where you will actually use them. Demon Lord is fine for now, starting out. I personally wouldn't, but it's fine. Speed is good. Ignore defense is always good. Accuracy. Your area bonuses is actually nice. You have a focus. Your focus deviates a little bit like this. This is something I don't like. Focus on getting accuracy up, all of it, instead of attack. Attack should be one of the last ones. Attack only benefits attack-based champions. Accuracy benefits everybody. If you really want to do attack, put it on the crit damage instead. That will benefit everybody. Go accuracy, then go crit damage, then resistance, then defense, then HP, then finally attack. That way. Check Venomage. Oh, you have a Venomage. Then Venomage will pair very nicely with Xenomorph and with Ezio. You need to get her to 6 stars though. Build is fine. It just needs to be tanky and needs to have enough accuracy. So in the end, what your team should look like. Let's think. Your team should have Geo. Always you should Demon Lord team. Your team should have Xenomorph. You can have Ezio, Venomage, and then finally the healer. For now, keep Gorgora, but you just unlock Seal of the Drakes, switch it to Seal of the Drakes. This will get you easily to Nightmare, and you will start doing Ultra Nightmare as well. At some point, you will get stuck on Ultra Nightmare because you do not have the gear, especially you don't have the accessories, right? So you will need to farm accessories. And how do you do that? Spider, Geomancer is a cheat code for the Spider. He's a really good for Spider. You could put the burn, and then when the Spiderlings attack you, the damage goes back onto the boss. So you're already building him out. I can see that he will get to 60 pretty soon. You have the Impulse set. It's really good. Just try to get him more speed and enough accuracy to land his stuff. But the higher speed, the better, essentially. So Geomancer is gonna really help you out there. Otherwise, Mikey can help as well with the decrease attack. The stuns on the Spiderlings. You have the champion. You certainly have the champions, and you definitely have some idea on how to build champions. I would not say that you build your champions very well, especially when I saw that resistance chest. Yeah, this is not good whatsoever. But you definitely know how to build champions better than Moon. I can tell you that. But yeah, I don't think I can do much more considering the amount of silver you have. But similar advice for you. Your Minotaur, put this on farm. Put this on farm. All of your energy, sink it into getting masteries for these champions. Get them to War Master. Once these are done, take the next one. Take Geo in. Demon Lord should be your number one priority. Getting them there. I'm gonna check on you in a week and see how much I progress. Yeah, sounds good. You can always post on the Discord. Everybody is very nice. Everybody is gonna help you out tremendously. So I mean, pretty good. You progressing nicely. Just need to change a few things that you have been ignoring, and I think you will start to see massive improvements on your account. You have really good champions. And please, for the love of God, do not feed your Sil. Please do not. Seriously, that guy. Okay, who's next? We have... Who do we have next? We have Ayush next. Okay, let's jump into his account. Okay, we are loading. Okay, also level 46. Okay, a lot of new accounts today. Ayush, can you remind me what is it that you want me to look at? Just general look at your account, any particular area? What's your preference? You're very welcome, Edip. Hope that helps. Okay, so level 46. I'll wait for your answer. Rather new account. Okay, that's good. We've just gotten high cartoon. So it's kind of similar to my new account that I have. The new promo link account. Tuki Nightmare. Okay, gotcha. Okay, let's look at your champions. Tholin. Okay, you started with one of the Tholin Foulbeard links. You got a Geomancer. Lucky. And you pulled an Ultimate Death Knight. There's no way your account was active when he was a login champion. That's really nice. But Geomancer is incredible. You got a Tagore, probably from a promo link as well. Also from a promo link. Stock is a very good pull. I'm jealous of everybody who has stock. I had to skip his fusion. You also have Skoramis, who's a very good epic. High cartoon, of course. Okay, so roughly 1 month in playing the account, month and a half. You have how many 6 stars? You have 5 6 stars. Okay, not bad. You've already gotten Ezio to 6 star, which is really nice. So let's see. Tholin is probably your most used champion. Also your campaign farmer, I assume. Let's see how he's built. He's built in a Savage set. That's very good. Crit rate gloves, nice. HP percent. Do you not have any attack percent on him for him? Because attack percent would be much better. Yeah, 34k HP. Unfortunately, defense percent roll. That's fine. You maxed out his crit rate. That's good. A bit over on the crit rate, so there's might be some optimization that you can do. 125 on the crit damage. 167 speed. Okay. 2.6k attack. No relic. Do you have any relics? You do have some relics. Okay, that's good. None of the damage relics, unfortunately. Okay. No books. Have you not gotten a single Lego book? Or have you put in somewhere else? Why are you putting Lego books in Ultimate Death Knight? That's a mistake. Do not give Death Knight to your Lego books. He's not worth it. Put your Lego books here. And not in Xenomorph, because Xenomorph does not decrease cooldowns, I guess only on this skill. But Tholin is probably going to benefit more. Now that you have Ezio is definitely going to benefit. So put your Lego books in Ezio, not on UDK. He does not need it. Tholin dies easily. He dies easily because he doesn't kill everybody in front of him. My farmer is my starter champion, Elhain, and she has 25k HP, but she survives. And you can always have a reviver to bring you back if Tholin dies. If he has higher attack, people are not gonna survive. You have blessings finally. Someone who not blessing mastery, somebody who does masteries. But is that the only champion with masteries? Have I spoken too soon? I don't know why you are prioritizing your UDK so much. In a lifesteal set. Tholin also doesn't have accuracy. I mean, to be fair, he doesn't need accuracy. But the AoE it can be quite nice, so it's a nice to have. Geomancer built with enough accuracy, but his speed looks quite low to me. You couldn't find a speed gauntlet? One of these? Why not switch over to one of these? It'll give 12 more speed. HP is enough. You have enough HP. A lot of my teams, like the free-to-play team, do not have this HP and they survive just fine. Okay, so UDK. I mean, he's built fine. Wait, what started here? This is not the playlist. I just autoplay started something else. Oh, it's been doing it for a while. Crazy. Okay. I love this animation when he drops the sword and his helmet falls down on him. Tholin should be the one. For what? For books? For books, I disagree. I think Ezio gets books before Tholin. I think Ezio needs books more. But yeah, try to get masteries on other people other than Tholin. I assume that you bought the masteries for Tholin. And then you got the gem mine. That's kind of what I did as well. But after that, I got masteries on other people. Masteries are the number one thing that is going to take you to higher stages in Demon Lord. And in my opinion, Narma is a better starting champion. It's not just because she's my promo link, but objectively, she's a better starter than Tholin because she unlocks Demon Lord faster. And Demon Lord is what gives you books and shards. Early game, number one prio is Demon Lord. That has not changed in 5 years. Okay, so your Demon Lord team, let's have a look. Your Viom is your name. So you mentioned Nightmare, right? Have you done a key? Yes, you have 10 million on Nightmare. Okay. What's your team? Ezio, Geomancer, Tagore. Team is fine. Team is perfectly fine. The only thing I would change afterwards is I would take out Tholin and I would put in Venomage. That's the one change I would make once you get Venomage to 60. Second thing you can do, you mentioned that your Tholin keeps dying, right? So one thing you can do is two things you can do. Your Tagore, take him to 6-star, first of all. And he needs to be tanky. And he will get that tankiness. You have to remember that epic champions need the 6-star much more than legendary champions. Because they need those stats. Legendaries have good base stats. So take him to 6-star. And his base defense is generally quite low. At level 50, it's 648. At level 60, it's close to 900, I believe. It's still super low. Which means that he definitely needs a 6-star and he needs good gear. Second thing you need is you need to book him out. Where are your epic books going? Because they need to go to Tagore. For my account, if you've seen, again, the latest video that I put out, he is the number one priority. I had Ugo, I had, what's his name, Mordecai, but the number one priority for me was my Reviver, Tagore, to get books into him, because you need this on a 5-turn cooldown, you need this on a 3-turn cooldown. And you can see it also increase healing. It'll help you out. This, of course, you don't need, because he's not going to be doing the damage. But you need to get him to 60, you need to book him out, and you need to get his masteries. 3 things you need to do. So, for me, number one prio is going to be getting masteries. And the order would be Ezio, Venomage, Tholin. I'm not Tholin, sorry. Ezio, Venomage, Tagore. And then not Venomage. I called Xenomorph Venomage for some reason. Ezio, Xenomorph, Tagore, then Geomancer, and then Venomage. That team will take you to Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. Colin does not need to be here. Can I be next? Yeah, sure. We can do that. All epic books have gone to Geo. Fair enough. He's not a bad one to put on, and he also needs a lot of books on his A3. Okay, that's fine. I personally would have still given it to Tagore. But this is also fine. But going forward, put all of them into Tagore. All of them. And hopefully you're lucky and then you land. This is vital to get this. But get him to 6-star ASAP. This should be your next 6-star. And get his masteries up as well. Is there any chance you have regen gear? Because I remember you do get regen gear from one of the days logging in. That's how I got my regen gear. Did it roll any kind of speed? Not really. Okay, it's trash regen gear, unfortunately. Okay, that's fine. The nice thing is as well, I also tried to put him on regen in my account. It didn't work very well. Then I switched it to Immortal. And I have started getting decent Immortal gear because, again, another benefit of doing Demon Lord regularly, you get good Immortal gear. So you will start getting this 5-6 star once you are doing this more consistently. So yeah, he would be a priority. You're getting 10 million. It's nice. You will 4-key Nightmare pretty comfortably. Once you do masteries on 2 more champions, you will see yourself 3-keying it. Once you get masteries on all of them, you will see yourself 2-keying Nightmare. And then you switch out Tholin for Venomage and you will easily move into Ultra Nightmare territory. Easily. And then afterwards you will pull better champions, hopefully. Great Hall, looks fine. I don't get this experimentation, but it's only 2 stars or 2 medals, so it's okay. But yeah, this get focus on getting this as high as you can, similar to what I'm doing. So you're empty on shards. I guess you emptied yourself recently. Okay. Are you trying your luck on Chimera, by the way? This time you haven't. Have you previously? How do we check that? I guess by, I mean, one thing could be checking Embers fragments. Okay, so you are doing Chimera. That's nice. Keep doing that. That's actually one of the easiest ways to get an incredible champion. And I mean, you do have some relics as well. Okay, Chimera you're doing. That's very good. Are you doing faction wars? We will see by checking perception gear. How much perception gear do you have? Equipped. What's your name on Twitch? It's the same name. It's the same name. Actually, you know what? In terms of who's next, I think it should be Zork. Is that you in chat there, Zork? Yeah, if you are in chat, just let me know. I know we chatted before I started streaming, but we haven't gone to your account yet. So I think your account would be next, and then we can go to who was the next one. Someone in chat. Okay, we were checking perception gear. Yeah, decent amount. Not bad. Which means that you are doing some faction wars at the very least. That's good. Continue doing that. Yeah. Do these keys afterwards as well. Very nice. Okay, how about Doom Tower? Not regularly. Okay, you should push on Doom Tower. You have very good champions. You're very good champion. I actually want to see your Tholin in action. No, I'm not. Mr. Fool, you said you would be next. So Zork messaged me before I started streaming. So if he or she, I don't know who that is in chat, then I would prioritize them. If they're not, then I can take you in, Mr. Fool. Hey Adib, nice, you're on Twitch as well. Oh, why do I have it on 1xp? Okay. Yeah, like you should be doing this every single day. The Doom Tower. It's kind of easy to do, and there's sometimes nice rewards to pick up, like a 4-star chicken. Sometimes the potion stuff. And Tholin, like for waves, Tholin is a great champion. For Demon Lord, as I said, Narma is better, but for waves, she's really good. In my account, Tholin alone is pushing Doom Tower normal. Yeah, Tholin is really good. Sorry, there's a stream delay. Yeah, I'm aware. I didn't want to do the next one. Current battle. Okay. Right, nice. You should be pushing this. Do you have cursory unlocks at level 52 only. Are you doing Hydra as well? I guess with random chance. Yeah. I don't know if we will be able to do Hydra yet, just because you don't have War Master. Hydra is much more difficult than Chimera. How is it looking in terms of dungeons? So you are doing this. That's good. The potion keep 15ish. That's nice. Minotaur. Why aren't you pushing Minotaur? Colin can do this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you need to get higher on this and get the masteries. Event dungeon, you've gotten to level 15. Very nice. Spider, like everybody, you're struggling. Okay, from what I'm seeing, I need to make that video about how to do spider, an early game account. Of course, you need a burner. You have a burner in Geo. Dragon, I think now that you have Ezio, you can push further. You can definitely push further. Dragon, Fire Knight, I don't know if you can push yet. I don't think you have those multi-hit champions. Fire Knight is more difficult. Comes a bit later. Yeah, I don't see any multi-hit champions which will help you in Fire Knight. Yeah, unfortunately not. Not yet. I also don't have it on my free-to-play. Nice. You should also focus on getting further here because this gives nice rewards along the way. It looks like you know what you're doing. Overall, just that one of the areas that you're lacking on is your masteries. So get your masteries. Get your masteries, but otherwise I think you're doing quite well. And like keep me posted also in the Discord. Like there's a thread for the new account where I sometimes post about mine. Feel free to post there whenever you get to any kind of achievement on your account. If you get stuck, we can always help you out. Yeah. How fast does Tholin farm, by the way? Just curious. Let's have a look. Oh, it's not auto. I can get the first prize in Hydra. Ah, nice. Nice. Okay, it looks like Zork is not on, so Mr. Fool, we can go to your account next. 20 seconds, that's really good. Tholin's really good for farming this, but then again, your starter champion can also do it. Nice. Okay, we'll jump out. Ayush, I think you're progressing very nicely overall. Okay, so we are on Mr. Fool's account. What made you choose that name? Level 89, so we're looking at a mid-game account. I'm assuming it's gonna be at least physics. Yes, that's good. You're collecting fragments for Cleopatra. Cleopatrix. 60 fragments already, that's nice. Okay. So thank you, Adib. So Mr. Fool, where do you want me to take a look? General account? Any particular area? Web novel called Lord of Mystery. Ah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Nice. Wow, two mythicals. Empress and Gallius. Okay, so I have to switch gears in my head. Been so far looking at very early game accounts. Okay, so let's start off with your Great Hall. Accuracy on 2 of these unlocked. It's quite nice. The other 2 you're working on. You've got crit damage on your magic, probably because of Embrace, or you also have other red damage dealers. Faction Wars you're prioritizing. Interesting. Because you've gotten Hydra, Ignore Defense, and crit damage. Okay, you know this. Very good. Curious why you're pushing Faction Wars. I mean, I know that it's easier because the requirements are like 4 times less. But are you pushing Faction Wars? You have Lydia, so I'm assuming you're pushing hard mode. You started to, okay. Nice. It's tough. It's endgame stuff, and your account looks like it's more like mid game. Let's look at your gear. So Embrace, mainly gear. Okay, gotcha. Next month will be 1 year account. Okay. Probably Chimera. Faction Wars is cheap. Yeah. I know it's cheap, but it's not free. It's cheap, but it's not free. Okay, so Embrace is built in Savage. HP percent, nice. HP defense, crit rate, HP. Okay, why do you have crit rate? This is around roughly the time at which you should switch to crit damage gloves. Crit damage, HP, accuracy. Why do you have accuracy on your Embrace? Embrace for the most part doesn't need accuracy. The only thing that needs accuracy is this truth here. And it's not super useful, to be honest. Also, accuracy actually hurts him with this skill, which is his best damage dealing skill. Deals double damage to enemies whose accuracy is lower than this champion. Ignores 50% defense whose accuracy is higher. Double damage is often less than ignoring 50% defense. You want the second part, which means you need to have low accuracy on your Embrace. So the total stats, 78k, 3.9k defense, 100%, 173, 270 speed. Okay. Let's see if you have any other high speed. Your Whisper is wearing something. I don't need resistance, I need HP. This one looks much better. Oh man, these bots on Twitch. I need to make somebody a mod on Twitch so they can remove this without me having to do this stuff. Let me know if there are any volunteers for becoming a mod on Twitch. You can remove all gear. Okay, I will not remove gear, but I will try to give you a preset. So this always already helps. You even get 10 more speed. And this improves your HP by roughly 4,000. Right? So that's already nice. Let's see. Regarding gloves, here you need... I think this is good. Anyways, ideally you want to get this ascended, but I can see that you have been trying. Oh no, you haven't. Yeah, try to rework this. So amulets are one of the easier pieces to get the ideal stats because the number of possibilities is only 4. So there is a 25% chance that it will go on crit damage, which is the highest chance that you can get. So I would always recommend doing this. You have enough, but I will still not do it. It should be your decision. But I would recommend using your oil to get to crit damage. That's 12 more crit damage. But timing doesn't fit your streaming time, or I could do that. Yeah, sorry about that. I stream a bit late for many people, especially in the eastern part of the world. But it's mostly it's the time I can get, given that I have a day job. I mean, I guess I could try on the weekends, but normally on the weekends I have stuff to do during the day. Let's see. I will try to squeeze in an early stream from time to time. Maybe this weekend. Who knows? So according to your gear, so what I did was I filtered. I mean, speed doesn't matter. So I want to get the highest speed, highest HP possible. And this ring, even though it's 5-star, is giving more HP at the moment than what you have. Let's remove it. Let's see by how much. 3,000 more. It's significant. It's quite significant. But you could put this one as well, for example. Take it. You have silver. Oh my god, you have a lot of silver. I'll rank this up. Hopefully get HP percent rolls. Ah, damn it. Just 1 HP? No. Okay, so this will give you 1000 reduction speed, but you in HP, but you get 5 more speed. So this could be a change, for example. Live Arena is good. You get legendary books and good gear in chest. Yes, I did, but focus on Demon Lord right now, not Live Arena. What mastery should I get on Geo? War Master. Early game, everybody War Master, unless they have like a triple hitter A1, then get Giant Slayer. I'm sure someone from Time Zone would come forward. Hope so as well. Let's see. I mean, right now the size is small enough that doesn't matter, but maybe in the future. Okay, so this would be, I think, a better swap in terms of accessories. Let's have a look if we can find you crit damage gloves. So we need high crit rate, we need speed, and we need HP. Those are the 3 things we need. Let's look at equipped. You have a Trunda, that's nice. How about this one? Crit rate 11. One of these 2, right? Let's try this one. Okay, and now I want to look inside your salvage pieces. Are you doing your curse city, by the way? Because instead of putting medals in faction wars, I would rather put some in curse city and get some merciless gear. You have a good bunch of. You have a lot of unrolled gear, by the way. Okay, you are doing some curse city. You have a lot of unrolled gear and you have a lot of silver. That often tells me that you are not rolling your gear. Most likely it's just laziness, because I know it's not the most fun part of the game to roll gear. Okay, let's look at your savage. Oh, these are nice. Why aren't these on? These are incredible boots. Why were they not on anybody? Okay. It's telling me that this is the best I can find. Okay. Your weapon. Is it the only weapon you have? Go take this. 93, okay. Then let's find a different weapon, which will hopefully get us to max crit rate. And hopefully I don't have to steal from anybody. Five, that'll take me to 98. 7 more, come on. Because I also don't want to sacrifice on speed too much. Guess this. Like this. Okay, I know what to do. There was another piece of crit damage gloves, if I remember correctly. This one, I believe. No. Okay. Let's go back to Savage because the speed is a bit lower than I'd like. Maybe this. Yeah, I think this is better. There you go. There you go. Totally need Trund and Crockhat to be built. I mean, I can do 2 billion in Hydra Clan, but why not more? We're losing a lot. Yeah, that's why not trying to steal from those champions. I'm trying to find gear that's either not used or used on non-vital champions, let's say. So, in my opinion, this is a better build because your HP remains the same, your speed roughly remains the same. You can hopefully put some glyphs like here. You can put some glyphs. Getting +4, +5 speed is rough. It's easy. Maybe you already have some glyphs. Yeah, you have a lot of glyphs. So you can use these. I don't want to use it. I mean, maybe I can use this one. Hopefully you can get +4, +4. One more. +4, come on. Yes. Yes. Nice. We got +4. Okay. So now your speed is pretty much the same. But look at the crit damage differential. Just look at this. This is what, like 34 plus 27. That's 50% more crit damage. More than 50% more crit damage. It's insane. You sacrifice accuracy, which he doesn't need. Right? So this is huge upgrade, in my opinion. And what you can do is you can again use the dust whenever you accumulate some. Try to roll this. And I know gloves are one of the more difficult ones compared to the amulet because there's a lot of possibilities. 1 of 8 chances to roll the stat you're looking for, but getting crit damage is going to be insane. And the second best situation would be HP percent. So I will save this as a preset. Embrace new, and you can flip it over if you feel like this is better. In my opinion, it is better. So you embrace aspect of Siroth. Why? Why Siroth on him? What strategy are you using on him that you need Siroth? By the way, what was defense? I forgot if the defense changed by much. I mean, defense doesn't matter as much, to be fair on him, but I just want to check. The 8. It's light, roughly 300 defense, but it's fine. Completely fine. Doesn't change that much. Okay, so aspect of Siroth, I do not understand. Please enlighten me. Because where are you using your Embrace? I would assume you're using him in the arena. If so, then you should be using the wand on him, the wand of submission from the standard group. You have a few of them. You should be using this. This also gives him more speed, 4,000 more HP, which he needs, and the reflect is really good. I mean, in the arena, to be honest, you also need stone skin. You have lightning cage, so I assume you are using him in the arena. You have masteries, that's really good. So you said your croc head is really good. Let's have a look. 114 crit rate. Again, it's an overkill. 7k attack is insane. You should put some of this attack into crit damage, in my opinion. You're probably using crit rate. Yep, you are. Not ideal. Attack. That's good. Zeal as well. But you're lacking an ignore defense set. Why? Your croc head will hit even harder if you have an ignore defense set. You even have a Titus. Nice. He's missing his chest piece though. Let's have a look at some of your teams. So I'm assuming you're farming 15 already. Yeah, you are. No, you are not. No, you are. Never mind. Okay, you have Geomancer and block damage team. That's good. Heaps. I'm assuming everything is maxed out. Nice. Nice Golem hard mode. Yes, you are. It's a long farm, but you can do it. Minnow should be super quick, 5 seconds. The Tholin, okay, that's nice. Spider, hard 10, okay, nice. Pretty fast farm. Stage 28, you're stuck on, okay. That's fine. If you can do stage 20, that's fine. You can do the tournament and everything. Um, just to be annoying in arena. No one to be paired with Titus, so he's not used. Ah, I see, okay. I assume the just to be annoying in arena part is for Emrys. I think Emrys can be much more than annoying. Just switch that build once you get some more stone skin accessories, then he can really be a nuisance in the arena. You would enjoy him a lot. I can tell you that. Okay. Yeah, you can do pretty much all the dungeons. It's just that the times are not optimal. 12 minutes for Art 10. Sand Devil, can you do 25? You can. What team are you using? Aniri and Geomancer. Why Geomancer? Aniri can work with any damage dealer. Geomancer is not good. You can use Aniri and Holland. Holland A2. It's gonna be much faster. Yeah, it's gonna be much faster. What speed is Tholin? 251. And let's look at Geo. Yeah, I don't get your Geo use on Sand Devil. Does not make sense to me. 500, 234. There's a good chance that Tholin just works like this. Maybe it doesn't. The speed tunes will need to be adjusted, but I think it might work. Does Tholin go with his A2 by default? Because that's going to be important. He does. He does. He's not hitting as hard. Never mind. Never mind. How's your Aniri staying alive? He seems super low. Is this 100%? Your Aniri just died. When using Aniri in Fat Man? Ah, because her gear is gone. Ah, okay, that's why. That's why. Okay, you don't have a preset, so I can't put back. So Tholin is not hitting as hard as I'd hope. He did go with back to the abyss, right? Does ignore 25% defense. 25% comes from lethal. Again, in my opinion, one thing you can do to improve your account is stop putting your medals in faction wars, even if it's cheap. It's not free. Put them in Curse City instead. And what have you done? Hard Curse City? You start with normal. 51 stages on normal. Okay, so you go in both places roughly. So try to get the area bonuses, especially for ignore defense on Curse City, and try to push here. The more merciless gear you get, the better it is. And Colin is gonna hit you think your Colin hits hard, he's gonna smack much harder in a 6-piece merciless set. Because the ignore defense is gonna go up by 235, and in general you get stats, a lot of stats in merciless. Let me show you what I mean. Do you have any champion geared in merciless? Nobody's geared in merciless except for one piece for Mikey. But look at this. If you take a six piece, yeah, instead of four, you have to take 6 pieces, but you get a lot out of it. You get 35% ignore defense, which is 10 more than lethal or savage. You get 15 crit damage, which is very close to a crit damage set or a zeal set. You get 25% attack, 25%. Insane. 15, 5% speed, and you have a chance to decrease skill cooldown. So imagine Tholin getting the cooldown refreshed of the skill. So that would be one advice that I can offer you at the stage of the account that you're at. And yeah, I assume you've tried rolling this. Yeah, only once, but you have. Attack percent would be nice. In general, I think you know how to build your champions, which is very nice to see. But try to push on Curse City. Merciless gear is insane. It's absolutely insane. That will help you out. Aniri without gear, yeah. Aniri and Fatman is a fine team. Aniri and Ninja, of course, is the best version. But another thing I'm seeing on your account is that you don't have a lot of blessings. You really don't. Which you have to remember in the game state that we are in these days, especially for a mid game, early, late game account, blessings are crucial. Super, super important. So I can see that you have blessings for champions, which we were offered blessings for, like free. Trunda, granted, we were also offered a pap, but you don't have blessings, a lot of blessings on other champions. Are you farming your Iron Twins daily? It looks like you are, which tells me that you should have more souls than you do, or you've just been supremely unlucky. Could be the case, but like just make sure you're not skipping out on Iron Twins. I know that the drop rates are pretty crap. They still add up, especially sometimes they can give you this stuff, especially on Sunday. Use your gems to do twice the number of keys. It's gonna help you out a lot. And don't purchase everything. Just save this currency for really important champions, like the champions that you use the most. Like for example, use it for your Tholin, right? Use it for damage leaders. You have to remember they benefit the most. Use it for getting your trend up to 6-star, for example. It's going to help you out tremendously. You already have Lamasu, that's nice. Lydia, Mithrala, all is really good. Lydia, you even have in 6-piece, a 9-piece rather, Feral with very good stats. All that is really good. You know how to build your champions. Hydra, I saw a lot of protection and stone skin gear, just not rolled out. No ninja for me. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. Another thing you could do in what's his name? In San I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I did not mean to do that. That was a mistake. I'm gonna discard unless you tell me this is one of your better scores. I'm gonna wait. That was a mistake. I apologize. But in case this was a better score, champs are missing gears. It's gonna be a bad score. Okay. Is it lagging? Really? Am I dropping frames? Doesn't look like it. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, for Sand Devil. For Sand Devil, Marius can also solo if he's built properly. The only thing you need to do is you just need to convert him into Form 2 and then keep him there. So you could do that with a preset, for example. But right now, you don't have energy. Damn it. Any energy sitting around? Nope. It's all gone as well. Okay. Okay, but Emrys can solo Sand Devil as well. So just have a look there. Emrys definitely can. Let me think of any other champions who can help. Holland with a higher blessing can also do it. With Merciless, he might be able to as well. What are other good damage dealers? Royal Guard would work if it was not negative affinity. Mm, Whisper could work actually. She ignores enough defense in her kit, but you don't have a high blessing. If you can get Whisper to a 6-star bless, Ooh, actually, maybe Shamail could work because he has 6-star rend. Try it, try it. Try Shamail. You will need to put him into a damage build. I mean, he is in damage build, he's just not in a defense ignore set. So if you can put him in a defense ignore set, is A3. It already ignores 25% of the target's defense, right? And the thing is that this guy in Crushing Ren is also ignoring a lot of defense. 6-star Crushing Ren ignores 1% for every 10 levels. So 35% ignore from here, 25% in the ability itself, right? So that's 60% ignore, and then if he hits what's the name? Helm Smasher, then that's additional 25%. He's ignoring most of the defense. I think just try it out once he doesn't have masteries done. If you can get him masteries, try it out without masteries. You'll have to change him to an ignore defense build. He might do it faster than your fat man. I do 400 million on manual with Trundle's team. Okay, gotcha. Then I apologize for wasting one of your auto battles. You still have 8. Hopefully that's enough. How's Chimera looking? This is the team you use. Crockhat. I think your Crockhat can be optimized. It has way too much attack and not enough crit damage. Yeah, again, he's using crit. And he's not even in a defense ignore set. That's the biggest issue. Try putting him in his defense ignore set. You'll see his damage go up. Yep, this is not great. I know that's a quad roll on crit damage. It's still just 36% as opposed to 80 from the main stat. Or if you can also add in the Ascension, then 100. And it's still not the best. And you don't even have crit damage amulet. Or do you? Let's have a look. Yeah, you do. Why are you not using these? Seriously, why are you not using these? Or this? I mean, if you're running with Shayak, you don't need the accuracy. So you don't need to use the feral piece. You can just use this. Yeah, this is way better. It's not lagging on YouTube, just the delay. Then it might be on your end, Adib. Potentially. Maybe on Twitch. I could check after the stream. But like here, you should definitely be using this piece. It sacrifices what? Roughly like 80-90 attack, and it gives you 50% more crit damage. I'm just gonna switch this. You can switch it back if you like, but I don't know why you would. And yeah, this just change this to an ignore defense build. Coronet is fine on him. Nature's Wrath is also fine. This all looks good. Did for Spider to make him just faster than Fallen. I see. Gotcha. So you generally do use this. Okay, that makes sense. It was a conscious, as long as it was a conscious decision. Your Trunda's built quite well. But also not in a defense ignore set. Why is that? Do you just not have enough defense ignore pieces? Like Savage? You have a lot of unrolled pieces in everything. How about Lethal? Same story. A lot of unrolled pieces. Is it the same story on Merciless? It kind of is. You don't have any properly rolled Merciless gear. Very few pieces. And you're not using Merciless. That's one of your bigger mistakes, I think. Yeah. Start using Merciless. My defense ignore is kind of bad. Yeah, because you're not using Merciless. Merciless is great. Use Merciless set. Use Merciless set. Put your medals into... Instead of putting medals here, put your medals here. Especially in ignore defense, especially in crit damage or speed. And then push on Curse City. And you will also start collecting... didn't want to do that. What do you want to select? I accidentally clicked here when I wanted to go to Curse City. Can I go back? No, I can't. Do I have to select? Okay, then I ask you which one you want to select. I haven't looked at your Grim Forest. Because I cannot go back. I mean, I guess I could quit the game and come back. But if you tell me which one you were gonna select, I'm just gonna select it for you. I mean, Merciless set. All these Savage Lethal doesn't have speed. I see. Yeah, then you just need to get more Merciless set. And sometimes you can work without speed as well, depending on the champion. For example, Crockhead doesn't need the speed. That's okay, just get the middle one. Okay, I'll get the middle one then. Sometimes the champions like Crockhead, for example, they do not need speed. They really don't need that much speed. What did I want to look here? I wanted to look how far you're from Carnage. You're quite far, so you're not prioritizing this. It's difficult, I get that, because most of the stuff you get from beating Amius. Have you beaten Amius, by the way, ever? I mean, this rotation you don't have the total number of keys yet. If you just beat Amius, do nothing but beat Amius, you still start collecting 25, and then maybe some of these you can collect up to like 40, 50, max of 60, but like 40 is definitely possible in each rotation. And then you can start working towards Carnage. And Carnage is a game changer. Really, really good. Never beaten Amius. You have the champions for it. You can do it. You can do it. Let's see if you have good support champions. You have Pythian, who's really good. You have Mithrala, who's really good. You have Arbiter, who can be built for that. Geo's really good for that fight. You have Lemonisi. There's like a cheese strat, no? With Lemonisi going around, at least in one of the rotations. Just put Brimstone on her, and then she can cheese it. You could look into that. Emrys can also do magic over there. Anyways, you were saying about Merciless gear. Let's see your Merciless pieces. So, speed, crit rate, crit damage. Let's do it like this. I mean, first of all, you just need to roll your pieces. Speed. You have a crit damage. Let's take off only the top row. There's speed. Yeah, for example, like this one can be potentially a good piece. It has 3 good stats. It's still usable. Still usable piece. You see, it already moved up to number 3 on my prioritization list. This, hopefully, if it lands on either speed or crit rate, it's a good piece. Yep, it's a usable piece. It's not a piece that you would want to have in the long run, but it's still going to be useful in creating the set. Like this one can be useful, either crit damage or speed. One of these two. Unfortunate. One of the crit damage pieces. Let's see. This is not good, but land triple here so we can ore this. Could still be usable. Could still be usable. This one can be a useful piece. Accuracy, crit rate. Crit rate. Can you help me build Croc Hard on Merciless? We'll need to roll all of these pieces. Let's see. I'll try with after having rolled a few pieces. Maybe it works. But what you could do is, I mean, keep prioritizing for Curse City. That's for sure. And secondly, just try to roll everything on Merciless. At least 2 plus 8 or plus 12. And then I could take a look. Let's say next week. I'll roll a few. And maybe we get lucky. Okay, let's move to the bottom row. Because the thing with Merciless is that you also need to roll accessories. Sometimes accessories help out more. Crit. Crit damage. Come on. Crit damage. Nope. Unfortunate. Oh, this can be quite nice. Attack percent. Hopefully lands crit rate or speed. This actually can be useful. Anything but this. Okay, that's good. Attack percent. Come on. Attack percent. Oh. That's still a good piece. Defense percent. No, it's a attack, HP, resistance. No attack. Maybe it lands on speed. Nope, it doesn't. Attack percent. Defense percent. I literally have 0 merciless accessory. Why? Have you been that unlucky? I mean, you get merciless accessory also from Curse City, you know? I mean, the one of the problems is that you're not beating Amius. Amius gives half the accessories. Like, just beating Amius gives you a lot from Curse City. Like, even if you have to use cheese strats, like the Lemonese cheese, do it. This is so unfortunate. Because I kind of don't want to over this. Because it has speed. This is annoying. At even roll attack percent. We are getting this to 6 star. Even with a bad roll. Because it rolled attack percent. Can be a serviceable piece of boots. Speed boots. This one. I think I can beat on normal. Normal is nice, but the real good stuff you get from hard, of course. But yeah, keep beating it on normal. Okay. So let's look at if there are any usable accessories for orcs. Nope, none whatsoever. That is unfortunate. With just this gear, we can try, but it's gonna be difficult. Not crit damage. We need crit rate to be high. We need speed to be high. and attack. These are the three things we need. Let's take this. Or rather this. This is better, I think. Definitely this. Actually, as far as gauntlets go, do we have any with crit damage? Any? Only this one? These two. Which is better? Most likely this is better because it has at least some speed. Even though this one has attack. Actually, you know what? We ascend this and see which one gets better ascension crit rate. That's good. And this one. is gonna get attack percent. Both get attack percent. No, this one got crit rate. Okay, that's good. Okay, so those are the three bottom pieces. Let's look at the top pieces now. This hopefully can land crit rate. Very good. Let's hope this lands crit rate as well, or speed. Damn it. We still use it. Okay, we are still lagging behind on crit rate, unfortunately. Might need to use... So this Ascension can give 7 more, but it's far from where we are. We will need to use crit rate, unfortunately. Don't want to steal from Mikey. Let's see. I mean, this is a bad roll. It's a horrible roll. Yeah, it's horrible. There's even... Maybe let's order this. What if you get lucky? No, we don't. This still could be useful. The nice thing with Merciless is it also works on support champions. That's not good. HP percent, attack percent. Let's try to use some ores. Hey Zork. We were searching for you earlier. If you want, I can jump on your account next. Just send me your credentials on Discord for the account. Okay, might need to steal from Mikey. Okay, let's try first without stealing and then see if we actually definitely have to steal or not. Okay, so now crit rate goes down in prio. Stays like this. That's fine. Also, okay. Does anyone else find rewards this week a bit weaker on Grim Forest? It depends on where you are in the Grim Forest. I mean, because your week will vary a lot from any other person. Speed is quite low. The thing is that Croakhat can work with low speed. He definitely can work. But yeah, because of the gloves, you're not having crit damage gloves. That also hurts. Yeah, you're losing a lot of damage by not having damage gloves, unfortunately. What happens here if I steal from Mikey? Okay, I need attack, I need some speed. Those are essentially the two things I need. Crit damage or attack? Both. Okay. Good work. Defense percentage. Come on, speed, speed, speed. Crit damage, that could also work actually. This goes to 9 more, right? Can this land one more speed roll? Would be ideal if it does. Nice. Okay, this is better then. Crit damage. Crit damage. Come on. Or attack. Crit damage or attack. Attack. Nice. Okay, that's good. Looking nice. Okay, so this I think is the best build we're getting. So you are... So this 99% you can increase by ranking this up, right? Or, I mean, 99% can also work, to be honest, until you get a little more, a bit better of these accessories, right? And the speed, you can get 12 more speed here, definitely. That'll take you to 210. You can glyph some speed here, here, here. Yeah, on 3 places. So if I count roughly 4 speed per location, right? So you have enough glyphs. So that 12 more speed there. 12 can come from boots. That's 24 more speed. So it's roughly going to be around 220 speed, which can work. And then you can roll this until you get to crit damage or attack percent. So this build could work. And this is definitely going to improve your damage because you're ignoring more defense. Even though you're losing like roughly 500 attack, 10 crit damage. This crit damage you can come back once you either get crit damage gloves or you can roll crit damage. So that will come back. But the 35% ignore defense as well as the chance to refresh skill cooldown is going to be massive. And hopefully one day you will land more or rather better. Not even better, actually. You will land some accessories for Merciless, for Orcs. So I'll save this as a champion preset. This is the best I can find right now with the gear set that you have. It will definitely be more damage than this, 100%. Because right now, I forgot that you don't even have Savage. Right now, you have no ignore defense. So yeah, 100% it's gonna be more damage in the end. 100%. I can guarantee you that. This is gonna be more damage. So try switching this over. I have this as a preset for you now. But yeah, hopefully this will work. And then for Emrys as well, I have put this as a preset. You can switch over. This one. And I think this, right? Yeah, this. I think this is a better build for him. And once you get Stone Skin accessories, then build him in Stone Skin and Savage. And you will see how much better he is in the arena. And even now, with this change, the plus 50% crit damage is going to be massive for him. So try this out. But yeah, I'll then jump out of your account. Hopefully this has been useful, and then we'll jump on Zork's account. You have sent me the message. Let me see. Okay, Zork, I will now log in, and most likely you will have to send me the 2-factor. There you go. Two factors. Just send me on Discord. Still waiting on the code, Zork. You can send me. This preset will be used on every champion and need more damage. Yeah, I saved it as a local preset though, so just make sure you can flip it to a global preset. But yeah, Merciless is great. You can definitely use it on anybody. And yeah, as I said, push on Curse City, try to beat Amius, get more. Merciless is a game changer. Okay, we got the code. Let me log in. Okay. We are launching the game now. And clear the boss in purple area tomorrow. Nice, nice, nice. I was again trying on beating Leshon with everybody alive on hard. I mean, I did it on normal. I don't know if you guys saw the video. It was insane. But and it was nearly impossible, but nearly. I did beat him. But on hard mode, I think it is impossible. Unless you are like that top 1% of Krakens in the world. Probably they can beat it, but yeah. Maybe I can come up with some kind of like unkillable strategy to beat him. But it's really tough. Really, really tough. Okay, so we are on Zork's account now. Mainly need help with people who used to farm dungeons. Zork, if you are... Yeah, okay, let me write to him. Okay. Yes, I saw. Yeah, that was horrible. Okay, so Zork's account, level 57. How long have you been playing? Let's have a look. You've been playing 45 days, so roughly the same amount of time as was it? Who was it? Was it Ayush's account? I think so. Roughly a new account so far. Look at your team presets. Okay, we'll do 63 ancients. Wow, that's very nice. You've saved up quite a few. You are getting Quintus fragments already. How? How are you getting Quintus fragments? You're pushing on Live Arena. Didn't even know that people could push Live Arena that much. I mean, 1300, okay, maybe. Okay. But that's really good. It's really good. That's really good. Level 57 is also really good. Are you a spender, Zork? Are you a spender? Are you free to play? As you can tell from free gift, okay, all free gifts, so you can't tell from here. Let's look at the Great Hall. Very good. This is really what you want to see. Perfect Great Hall investment. Very good priorities. Finite Dragon, Spider, Doom Tower. This is also fine. Fine where they're struggling. It's fine. Completely fine. Okay. Just spamming with Holland. Okay. Ooh, you're Predator. Did you pull Predator or did you get the pass? Ah, you got the pass. Okay, okay, so you are a spender. Okay, so how's Predator build? 100% crit rate. This often happens when you use crit rate gloves, huh? More than 100% crit rate. Oh, looks fine. It's not built in a damage ignore set, so not nice. Year round art. Tholin. Okay, Tholin is an instinct gear. Interesting. 179 speed, 120, 148, 5.3. Okay, I mean, decent build. Peros Malios, 2% more damage. I think it gets to 4. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Instead of this, I think this is a... both of these are better gemstones, by the way, compared to Life Drain. Unless you use him for the... what's the boss? The Borgoth? The... is he called Borgoth? I think the Scarab King, right? His name Borgoth? Maybe it is. Anyways, mastery is Helm Smasher. That's fine. I don't know if Helm Smasher is the best mastery for your level of account, considering that you are relatively new. Crit rate gloves, not ideal. You are pushing 120 crit rate, so there can be an argument made already for you to switch to crit damage gloves. Just remember, in general, if anybody watching, if you can afford to do Helm Smasher instead of War Master or Giant Slayer, you should be able to get crit damage gloves. If you can't get good crit damage gloves, don't switch to Helm Smasher, as a general rule of thumb, in my opinion. So you have crit damage gloves, but for some reason you're not using them. That's an exception. You're not even ranking them up. Why is that? Why is that? Why are you not using these gloves, for example? Or these even on your... yeah, this... wait, look at this. You think your Tholin hits hard now? If I just do this one change, look at this. This is like 80% more crit damage with just one change. If you think you're Tholin hits hard now. Just imagine. These are fine actually. Let's see these pieces in your instinct. Crazy that you have instinct. Probably did you get you got from the past, right? I think it gives you instinct stuff. That's where you got it from. These are the only pieces you have. Okay. These are really good pieces to be fair. But let's just switch this, okay? Do you have the oil? You can get to level 4. I will. Can I do it, Zork? Can I get this to level 4 just to get more attack? I know it will exhaust your resources, but it will increase your attack here. I'll wait for your answer. But like defense, HP, that's fine. You're also using your glyphs. That's quite nice. Use anything? Okay, I will change this and I will give him more attack. Okay. Now let's take a look at the rings. So what you want to do is you want to sort for the ring, click height set filter, and then not speed, give the highest attack. What's your highest attack ring? He is wearing your highest attack ring. That's great. Take this to plus 16 whenever you have the silver for it. But let me have a look. You might have a hidden ring. Unfortunately, you don't have silver. But yes, look at this ring. Triple roll, come on. Ah, damn it. So look at this ring. Even at plus 12, it will give more attack than your current ring. So I'm gonna switch this as well, because when you upgrade this one to plus 16, and actually, you know what, you have glyphs. I saw that. I'm gonna use this smaller one, hopefully plus 4. Okay, plus 2. Look at this, already 100 more attack by just switching this ring. And if you find any other attack and like attack rings with attack percent, then it's worth switching. So this switch I'm gonna make. Roll this to plus 16 and you will get even higher boost in attack. Crit damage is nice. Let's see if you have anything else. Crit damage. Let's remove this. Doesn't look like you have. Okay, then it's fine for now. In terms of the banners, you have a defense banner. That's not ideal. We want an attack banner, which has attack rolls. Doesn't look like there's one at the moment. So for now, maybe what you have is fine. Yeah, okay, it's fine. But already your stats are way better than they were before. And you will notice the difference. So your 12th tree will improve. Let's see. What? Wait, what? You're using a preset? Why are you using preset? You don't need preset. Look at this. I don't know how your Tholin was before, but I can tell you, he probably wasn't hitting this hard. Was he hitting this hard? Tell me. Maybe he was. You have a 10-second farm, but maybe you have the 10-second farm with two champions. Or maybe you have it with the preset, you know, when you can turn off the A2. Because you don't need the A2 here. And of course there is some RNG involved because the waves here are strong affinity to Tholin. And yet he does it so fast. I think stage 6 might be better. Yes, he hitting hard. Yeah, I mean, 80 more crit damage. What do you expect? Of course he's hitting harder. Much harder. And he's gonna hit harder everywhere in the game. There you go. Let's see. So you said that you're using him everywhere. Have you also done Nightmare Campaign, by the way? I mean, it's not a prio whatsoever. You haven't. It's fine. It's completely fine. Early account, you don't need it. So Doom Tower, you said that normal, you've cleared it out fully. So this is the team you were using. Took 23 turns. Let's see with the new Tholin now. Also, just one sec. What's Ezio's aura? Speed in all battles. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Boom. Predator is nasty. I forgot to check Tholin's speed. Is it above 200? I think it is, right? Maybe it's not. Ah, similar turns. Okay, okay. Okay, I want to see something. I want to see if he can do it by himself. Maybe not. He's not above 200 speed. The weak affinities, of course, always are annoying. It says 35% chance of weak hit, but it feels 100%. Always. Yeah, okay. I was getting too ambitious. But nice, you've completed Doom Tower. Normal, I'm assuming you are farming Chimera as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, you have Empress. Nice. By the way, I just saw that pop up. If you are a spender, there is no better offer in the game than this for Sacred Shards. And you only get this offer whenever you are on like 57, level 57, 67, 77, anything that ends with a 7. That's the offer you get for Sacreds. Only then. Okay. So that's your Tholin rebuilt. You wanted me to look at your Tholin. What else are we looking at? He's slow. Yeah, he is. He is quite. He's quite slow. You'll get there. You'll get there. You're in new account right now, anyhow. And of course, he's slow because of this, because you're using attack percent. That's why he's slow. But the problem is, you do not have any other instinct pieces, so of course you're using that. You don't. Actually, that's decent percent. It's quite bad. But you could try. Like, you could try reworking it. Do you have an ore by any chance? No, you don't. Mythical ores you don't have. Okay. Yeah, you will have to live with it, I think, for now. And then later you can switch him. Instead of an instinct set, you can switch him to savage once you get the pieces. Right now, it doesn't look like you have anything in savage, do you? How do you not have anything in savage? You're just 4 savage pieces, okay. So once you start getting savage, once you get Fire Knight, then you can switch him to savage, for example. And then, of course, you will get speed gloves and speed boots, and you can pump his speed that way. That's fine for now. It's a good build. It's a good build. Various Malice. Could you check the HP burner? Who's your HP burner? Is it this guy? Yes, he is. Tyrant. You have Forge Pass. Okay, that's good. That's good. Tyrant has enough accuracy. I forgot Tyrant's kit. AoE fully booked out already. That's nice. 300 accuracy is more than enough for your account. Speed is a bit low. Build seems fine to me. I don't know if you need to use HP percent here. Why not use speed? You have a lot of speed boots. Why not use speed? You're using immortal, so let's see if you have any immortal speed boots. You do not. But just why not just use like these? Why not use speed boots? You will get much higher speed. I don't have silver. But you see, even at level 12, you have higher speed, of course, because you're not using speed boots. Once you get this to plus 16, much better speed. And then switch this over as well. This tiny heal, if you're doing it with this tiny heal, it's not gonna matter. That 3% heal is not gonna be the reason he survives or not. He keeps dying on spider. What level of spider are you battling? Let's have a look. Okay, you are on 20. What's your team? This is your team. Oh, this is something I was experimenting today. Let me show you what. This is insane, by the way. So first, I will let your team run as is. Then I will show you what I discovered. What's insane here? Let's see how your team works right now. Okay, leech. And then you put the burns on. Colin goes with the A1. Okay, counterattack. Okay. I can immediately tell you something. Your Tohanarak is very slow. Way too slow. She needs to be really fast. Okay, I mean, so far he's not been targeted. Colin is being targeted. And I was worried why would he be targeted anyways on Spider 20 because he's positive affinity. Like, if anything, Rector Drath would be targeted before Tyrant. Because Rector Drath is bad affinity. But he's not dying. Nobody's dying. But I can tell you one way to increase this team's farming speed. It's by taking out your... Ugo. Or making Ugo slower than Tyrant. And now they're going after Tyrant now because Rector was under Veil. That's why. So two things you can do to improve this. So the strategy I was telling, and I think I will make a video about this as well. Tohanarak is a cheat code here. So in my account, I have a Mordecai who puts the AoE burn, and I don't use a reviver. He dies. The main spider eats his babies, and then you're like, oh, the burn is gone. But you know, the main spider still has the burn. And Tohanarak can take that burn and spread it around. The only problem with that is that the burn needs to be the first debuff on the spider, because Tohanarak just spreads one debuff and the first debuff. Right now what's happening is your Ugo goes in with the leech first, right? So because she goes in with the leech first, her leech got spread, if you saw. So let me show you what I mean. So first off, Tohanarak is way too slow, like extremely slow and with very low accuracy. So you need to change that. But this skill, look at this. Attacks an enemy, 75% chance of placing decrease attack and block buffs. Also applies a debuff spread, taking 2 random debuffs from the target and placing them on all enemies. So if burn is one of those debuffs and the spider has less debuffs on him, burn is going to be spread. So that's what you want to do. You want to control for that. How do you want to control for that? Not have Ugo on your team. Not needed, right? And you can also have Tohanarak needs to be faster because she needs to spread it around, and she needs to have accuracy. Right now, she doesn't have enough accuracy. What are you doing with speed boots, man? You're not. Do you not have speed boots on anybody? Okay, she has speed boots. Rector also doesn't have speed boots. That's not good. Okay, speed boots for a change. He doesn't. We know he doesn't. You need to start using speed boots. And you have speed boots. I saw you have speed boots. But you see what I mean with the spider? That's what you can do. I mean, this team does work. Like, it does the job in 1 minute 24. Which is good, but it can be faster. My account, which is, I think, like 5-10 days less than your account, and it's not a spend account, right? It's a free to play. It does it in a similar time, which means that you can do it better. And you have Tyrant, which is 6-star. I'm using Mordecai, who's at 50. So take Tohanarak to 6-star next. She's insane. Also in the clan boss. What are you using in the Demon Lord? Because she's gonna unlock higher difficulties of Demon Lord for you. So this is you, I'm assuming, right? You are running Nightmare 2 keying it. Okay, that's good. That's good. You are running Beast Champions. You can improve that. You can improve that, certainly. So right now, it's already going to improve because Colin has gotten a massive upgrade, right? If you take Xenomorph... no, she is at 6-star, just doesn't have the Ascension. Brimstone is fine. The build is fine as well. Yeah, she's completely fine. Don't think you need Ugo, to be honest. Instead of Ugo, put in Tohanarak. Take her to 6-star, give her very fast gear. All she needs, and some defense and HP. Get her to War Master and replace Ugo with Tohanarak. Okay, that's one change that you do. Second change that you do is, what can we do instead of Tyrant? You also have Man-Eater, which means that in the future you can build an unkillable team, which is super, super nice. Also, the nice thing with Tohanarak is that she has a 70 speed aura, not speed, accuracy aura, which means that you can put her in the lead position, and then very often you don't need to put in accuracy. For example, Tholin, which you do use in Demon Lord, right now he's not landing his weaken consistently. He will start landing his weaken with the aura. And secondly, in the longer term, I would take off Tholin. Even right now, you will do more damage on Clan Boss if you change your Helm Smasher to War Master on Tholin in the short term. In the long term, you take out Tholin from your team. And actually, instead of Tholin, take out Tyrant. Take out Tyrant and put in Frozen Banshee. This rare champion. Max her out, give her masteries, everything. And she just give her like accuracy and speed. All she needs. You've already booked her out. And you will see that she will take your damage much further up. Or you can use Venomage. Either work. Actually, maybe Venomage is better. Yeah, use Venomage. Venomage is better. So Venomage instead of Tyrant. Tohanarak instead of Ugo. Actually, what am I saying? Forget Venomage. Take Ezio. Sorry. Okay, I repeat myself. Ezio instead of Tyrant, and where's the and to Hanarak instead of Ugo. Make those two changes. And the third change later down the line can be take out Tholin and put in Venomage. Those are the three changes I would recommend. Would be insane. Would be insane. And give her speed boots. 100% give her speed boots. She needs speed boots. I don't know if you have speed boots in Relentless. Don't think you do. But find speed boots for her. Even if you have to take off Immortal, do it. She needs speed boots more than anything. This is way too slow for her. Region. This is crit damage, unfortunately. I would even give her this in order to give her speed boots, to be honest. I would even do this. Even though it's not ideal, I would still do it. She needs those speed boots. 145 is way too slow. Sounds good. Could you make that a preset, please? Which one? Which one? This? I mean, it was just the crit damage glove that you had. But yeah, you can. Okay, let's see if I can find something. Again, crit damage is not ideal. Really not ideal. But let's see. Okay, so I need to find speed boots. Immortal, you don't have anything yet. But let's see, what other piece do you have? Just use speed. Why not? Just use speed. To be honest, I would just take this. Take this, and here I want HP percent or defense percent. One of the two. There you go. Much better build. Much better. Yep. Defense is going down, but that's completely fine because you don't need that high defense. Not yet, at least. 3000, like 2800. This also works in Ultra Nightmare. Completely fine. So this is a much better build. And I would even roll this up. Maybe it lands speed or even defense percentage. So this is super nice. And if you don't want to steal from Ugo, you could also just take any speed boots, to be honest. Like, you can take this. When you roll this to plus 16, you will go to 10-ish. Yeah, 210 speed. Also nice. Of course, this is better, but that also works. Or you can take this, actually, because this one gives, once it's at plus 16, it gives 45 speed, which is the highest. And maybe, you know what, you don't have enough. You could ascend speed on it. So just use this. I'll save this as a preset. A Demon Lord team? Okay, yeah, I can do that. So that's quite full. I'll go at the bottom. So you could use like this. Like this. For now, this, and then later on take out Thol and put in Venomage. This should be your first team, but you need to rank up both Ezio and Hanarak. Both of these champions do their masteries, take them up, and then run this. This is going to improve your damage quite significantly. Alright, I'll jump out of your account then. Hopefully it's been useful. Is there anybody else on the list? Have I forgotten? Doesn't he have Mikey? 46. Yeah, 46 days is too late for Mikey. Mikey was more than 2 months ago, I believe. We've done a lot of takeovers today, haven't we? My pleasure, Zork. Alright, back on my account. What shall we do? Shall we do some live arena? Just want to check if I've done everything for the day. I think I have. Wars, yes. Iron Twins, I haven't. By the way, guys, I've been experimenting with something. Look at this. Look at this. This craziness, guys. Look at this. The fastest Phantom Shogun team. Poisons. Boost. Defense down. Weekend didn't come into play. Maybe it won't work. Damn it. Damn it. Will still work, but you know what I mean. Didn't get one shot. The weekend needs to land as well. Or did I change anything else? Did I change the gear on somebody? Let's try again. Oh, I know. I think I know what happened. Because Ramantu does this fine, but I was experimenting with Lydia. Nope, this works as well. Did you see that? 4 turns, guys. 4 turns, 7 seconds. This is insane. So only the weekend was missing. This is insane. Boom! 2.9. Oh my god. The soulless buff is incredible. And my soulless is not like a 6-star Ren or anything like that. Titus is not 6-star Ren. No cat's case, nothing. And yet. I was also trying the same thing here. But here it wasn't working as well. How long have I been playing? I've been playing for 5 years. More close to 6. Yeah. Ooh. Not enough, not yet. So he's tankier than... He's tankier than the Shogun. Affinity doesn't matter, right? Because both Soulless and Titus are void. It's still super fast, don't get me wrong. Just not as fast. And of course I can improve upon Staltus's build and everything like that. Not Staltus. Soulless. And hopefully get more blessings on him. To get him to one shot. But I have a plan in mind. Or rather a goal in mind. Crazy. Okay, let's run this in the background. I think I haven't done the daily missions. Yeah, I haven't. Okay, let's do them then. Once that finishes. Oh yeah, do I pull shards? Do I need any of these? No, I think I have all of these champions, so I don't need any of them. Voids do I need? Ooh, Bayek is in there. I definitely want Bayek. What does this guy do? Con Shock Revive, AoE. Okay, he's okay. Ooh, Krisk is also on there. I also want a Krisk. I even have a 6-star soul sitting for Krisk. It's gonna be insane. I don't know if I want Krisk more or Bayek. Maybe I want Krisk more. Oh, yes, I want Krisk more. Yeah, I'm gonna pull these. You think Grazor is good early game? Grazor is good the whole game. He's incredible. One of my most wanted champions. Can we get lucky? Let's see. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Aniri. A mile. Come on, gold pop up. Nope. 7 more. Krisk. It's too good to pass up. A chance at Krisk, rather. Another Aniri. This is not a Krisk. I need Krisk. Also not Krisk. No. No. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, those two. Go away. Okay, let's do 5 arenas. I think actually we need to do way more than 5. Wrong team. Wrong team didn't want to run this one. But not bad. Not bad whatsoever. Turtles, can you beat turtles? I beat turtles using Shamail with a scrap gear. You've seen one-shotting Leo, then they'll just crumble. Yeah. I mean, there's many ways to beat the turtles. One of them being bombs. Unkillable is another way to beat them. Many ways to beat the turtles. They're really powerful, but they're not unbeatable. Are you free to play? No. On my main account, no. The new account I started, yes. Why did she turn? Still getting the job done for some reason. Crazy. Let's switch over to Embreeze. Where are you? Okay. One more. Dun, dun. There are the turtles again. Come on, Embrace. The turtles wrecked me. Look how he falls asleep. Crazy. Okay, I think. Let's see. Hey, Gogo. All good. We've been doing a number of takeovers back to back today. What? For some reason, the Google Assistant jumped up. Is this live, by the way? The live arena. Oh, it is. While background battles are running. Nice. I just wanted to check. Background battle running. You can do live arena now. Ah. Didn't know it is live. Yeah, it is. It is. They said that they would introduce this sometime later in the month, and then I guess they have now. Him, her. What am I banning? What am I banning? Maris is gonna get banned anyways, right? Let's just ban her. Yeah, exactly. It's only live arena for now, as far as I understand. They are gonna add the other arena modes later on, but I think that's only gonna come in March. For now, it's only live arena, which is not great, to be honest, because live arena, first of all, it's not available all the time, right? Are you kidding me? They survived 2 of them. Can I steal at least? Nice. That's nice. But this Armans can wreck me, of course, by doing exactly that. I was celebrating way too soon. I tried twice to remove their buffs. I got unlucky. 4 times. What is that weak ass Embrace? That was very little damage. That's extremely limited damage. Block active skills, come on. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay, can I nuke them? I will die to the Empress. I will die to the Empress. Okay, never mind. I just wanted to test this. I didn't want to play librarian anyways. Right now. Let's look at the calendar. What we're missing right now. Summon Rush, we got some points. Because pull some shards. Might be able to get this now. Didn't get anything useful though. What do we get from here? On the Lego book. That's good. And feed the Lego book into Ezio. Where are you, Ezio? There he is. Hidden gun. This one I need to decrease the cooldown on. Hidden gun's fully unlocked. Okay, that's good. I just need one more, ideally. Damn it. I mean, A1 is not bad to have, but I need... Ah, nice. Okay. Perfect. Chest place to level 8. Let's do that. Chest piece. No chest piece in new. Apparently not. Okay. That's done. From dungeons. Yeah, arena takedowns live, but it's not ending today, so it's fine. Augustine's Frenzy, I guess. Yeah, I think I need to get the Soulstone, the Immortal. Okay, let's do some more of this. But I think I might call here, guys. I've been streaming for like 3 hours now. Let's see, maybe I will find some time to stream either tomorrow or on Sunday. Yeah, in case any of you wants me to look at their accounts, like what we've been doing all evening today during the stream, just join my Discord and just ping me when I'm live. And please have some silver. If I want to experiment and you have no silver, it doesn't work. Alright then, guys, I think I will call it here. Thank you very much for staying through. Appreciate that a lot. Hopefully see you guys next time. Take care. Have a nice rest of the day, evening, afternoon, night, wherever you are. Take care. Goodbye.